everyone, it's Carol at Big Cat Rescue. Today we're catching Jumanji, the black leopard, because he's been drooling, and Dr. Justin wants to take a look at his teeth later on today, so I'm going to let you guys see him getting caught. Here's the plan. They've hooked up a transport cage to the outside of his enclosure, and they've had to shut him back behind that door. You can see the guillotine door inside. Hey, Maddie.
We need a water bowl now. Sorry.
Okay.
Was that for fun?
The one that fits in here should be in the sink and food prep.
Sink and food prep.
Yes, we are.
Sorry, Carol.
Okay.
You're the action.
Thank you.
Hey, Meredith. Hi, Catherine. Good morning, Mubashir.
Is there anybody available to come and lock the gate for a baby cake?
So I'm going to go see if I can see Jumanji. Jumanji is sponsored by Panther International. Shout out to them. He also has a lot of private people who sponsor him. He was born in 1996, so he's 20 years old. I know he had a tumor removed from his head a while back, and some of the keepers were saying they thought they saw a mass in his mouth. So Jamie and I had looked with a flashlight yesterday and we couldn't see a mass, but it's something we really take seriously because we sure don't want that cancer coming back. We don't want it coming back, huh? Oh yeah, is your toothies feeling bad? What's up with that? What is up with that? You're gonna go right in there, aren't you? Yes, you are. You're gonna go right in there. You're such a good boy. Oh, he's such a good boy. Hey, Stacy. Hi, Brita. Good morning, Susan from Bakersfield. Hello, Amar. It's a happy Monday for you too, Bridget from Quebec. Good morning, Marlon. Hi, Rosalie from the Philippines. Our web mistress is from the Philippines. We love Isabel. Connie, our policy here is that we do not touch any of the cats, even though Jumanji's been around us his whole life, and he really loves Jamie, and Jamie raised him. She does not touch him. Jamie's our president. I don't touch him, even though I'm his grandma. And there's a few reasons for that. One is it's dangerous. They're big cats, and they think we are crunchy and taste good with ketchup. But the main reason is, if I'm telling you these guys don't make good pets, don't buy these animals as pets, don't go pay to play with them, and I'm petting them and treating them like pets and making people jealous who want to go pet them themselves, that just drives all of the demand for them as pets and ego props, and that's hypocritical. So we don't allow any contact with the cats, unless of course, you know, they're like sedated for a medical procedure and we have to pick them up and put them on the table. But aside from that, we don't touch them at all. As far as how close the public can get to the cats, our cats have a tour path that goes through the sanctuary, and at its closest point, it's about 5 feet from a cage. And then cats have the opportunity to get away from the public if they don't want. So like this area where I am with Jumanji right here, he has back to that second wall that you can see, and then if you see that white pipe sticking up out of the ground, that sprinkler head, there's another section of his cage way back there, so he can go all the way back there if he wants. And if I turn around here, you can see that he's got a lot of plants and foliage between him and that little short fence out there, which is the tour path. So if he wants to be seen, there is an area over there where he can get up on his platform and be out in the open where everybody can see him, or the vast majority of his cage, he can get away from people if he wants. You're welcome, Sher Singh. I know, Diane, Jumanji is one of the favorites out here. Everybody loves Jumanji because he's such a good boy. His curly leopard tail. I don't know if you guys can see it in this light, but back there toward his back leg, you can kind of see the sun, and it shows how he has spots. Even though he's a black leopard, he still has spots. Thus, the phrase, a leopard can never fill it in for me. You guys know what I'm going to say. Hey, Sherry Levesque. Sherry is one of our partners here at Big Cat Rescue. She's often the cam operator over at the explore.org cams. Oh, by the way, what we're doing with Jumanji right now is we're just catching him and taking him inside in the air conditioning. He's gonna like that. And then when the vet gets here later on after lunch today, we're gonna do a dental. So you guys will be able to see that on the live webcam at explore.org/bigcatrescue. It'll be the one that looks like a tiger getting a shot in the tabs below the main screen. And we usually send out a text alert whenever we're going to do anything like that. So if you guys go ahead and sign up now, you'll get that text alert. Oh, they're calling your name, son. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Want it? Oh, you want it? He wants that camera. Come on. Let's go. Right here. Yeah, come over here.
Jumanji. Look what I got. Something fetish.
No, 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 no. Jojo, come here.
Jumanji. Oh,
Jumanji.
come here.
Bubba, come here. Come here, handsome. Hey, come here.
I am going to take myself out of the mix here so that I am not annoying him. I've never seen him act angry like that.
So I think something's going on.
He never hisses. Gail's trying the old, this is a feeding bucket. And the cats are like, no, I know you keep tools in that bucket. That's not a feeding bucket. Alicia Jumanji was actually born here back in 1996 before we knew any better. Keep in mind, that was before we discovered the internet. I think it was actually the same year we discovered the internet. And the only people we could get advice from back then were the breeders and dealers who would say, oh, this is an endangered species and you should breed them for future generations. And we believed them, and so we bred a few cats. Never lions or tigers, but some cats. And Jumanji was one of those. Do you want me to leave the area?
Yeah, I'm not. I think he's suspicious.
I'm leaving the area. I got thrown out too. He's so tolerant. It's touching me.
Move your butt. Get your butt in.
Hey, Catherine, could you take the scraper maybe? I was asking Catherine if she could grab the scraper and maybe touch his tail. He's been drooling and hissing at people. He's not rabid, surely, but that's just really unlike him. And so we're thinking maybe he's got a bad tooth, and they're going to take him in the cat hospital where it's nice and air conditioned. And then when the vet gets here sometime after lunch today, we'll be in the Winsong Memorial Hospital where you guys can watch him on the live webcam. As far as how we used to breed here, like I said, we bred cats from 1994 till 1997, and then by then the internet came along and we started going to the conferences for the Association of Zoos and Aquariums, and We learned that none of the cats that are in private hands can ever be used in any kind of real conservation breeding, and none of them are ever going to go free, and we don't think it's right to breed cats for life in cages, so we stopped breeding. Rebecca, he is 20 years old. And no, that's not a train, that is Gail's radio or phone, because it sounds like I'm standing on the tracks.
We always know where Gail's phone is.
Well, it depends on who's texting.
Yes, Alicia, we have 2 hospitals on the grounds. We have the West Bench Recovery Hospital. Right now, Nala the serval is in there recovering from a broken leg. And we have webcams in there. You can go to bigcatrescue.org/cams, C-A-M-S, and you'll be able to watch her. I don't know if they'll put a camera on him since we really don't need to observe him in there.
Magical boy.
And he's only going to be in there for a little while until after lunch when the vet gets here.
I know, I need to read.
That's funny, Paula, but that's your husband's ringtone too. You know, I think I would have that ringtone except for the fact that I just get all nostalgic
All right,
whenever
you
I hear
guys want
trains.
to come? Let's get the cage turned so we
I
can
would
put
forget
the,
to answer the phone, I think.
do
He
we
is
wanna
beautiful,
lock
and he's
those 2 locks
usually
on the end of
got a
this?
really good personality, but lately something's bothering him. The way that they will pick him up is they'll put those pipes through these things that are hanging on the side so that nobody gets their finger in the cage.
Grab at the top up here, we're just going to turn him. Yeah, we're just going to turn him so we can get the poles in. All right, now let's get the poles in. Bottom inside corners. Bottom
You
inside.
guys can't see anything from here, can you?
Okay, one on each corner.
Jamie always likes to take pictures of the volunteers and interns when they're doing stuff like this, and then she gives them those photos because those are the memories that they'll have forever of the work they did to save these
Back
cats.
This way. Back this way, towards me.
He
There
is
we go.
heavy.
Alright, now go around. Ready? Up, up, up.
Yep. Yep. You on? Yep.
Yep, we're on.
Okay.
Nice work, everybody.
Good boy. Don't you bite that.
Especially you, Jumanji.
Don't you bite that.
You were good.
All
You
right.
were a good boy. Thank you.
All right. Caitlin, you and Marissa sit up in the front.
No, that lock has to be on this side. You were chewing on it. Yeah, that's what I was trying to pull out.
Fiona, you get sit up there. Catherine, you want to hop up here
Yep.
with me because Joe's just here. Yeah.
Do you remember how much he weighed last time?
I do not. Do you remember how much he weighed last time? We'll have to look it up.
Got a guess?
I guess. He was over 120, I think.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Yep. And let's go out. No, there you go. That direction.
Sherry, they're going to take him into the cat hospital, and then once they get him all set up, we'll go over and start setting up the tunnels to move Cameron and Zabu on vacation. So any of you who would like to see the Cameron the lion and Zabu the white tigress go on vacation, you'll want to be sure to go over to the explore.org/bigcatrescue. Is that supposed to overlap there? Cameras. And see them come on vacation. But it takes Joseph a long time, so God only knows how long it takes Cameron a long time. So who knows how long it's going to take him to actually go through the tunnels and get there. Anything you want to say on Facebook?
No.
No, turn that thing off. I got stuff to talk about. Bye, everybody.